We need to understand this. This is something that's just so misunderstood. The cross was first a Roman symbol of brutality. It was a Roman symbol of brutal power. If you mess with Rome, then you will be banished from this earth in the most horrific way possible, and probably your family with you. Do not mess with Rome. It's no coincidence that Jesus turned that into a symbol of true power, of what power should be: sacrificial servant leadership, the ultimate example of leadership and sacrificial love. And so when you hear me say leadership, I want you to hear me say servanthood or service. Serving is what Christian leaders are called to, and not in a weird way where we're disguising actually what we mean. We're saying servant leadership, but what we actually mean is the leadership like the world does, but just disguised as something kind of biblical. No, I mean actual servanthood. The leaders, the higher up the pyramid you go, you flip it around, and those are your servants. Those are the truest servants, where you should be seeing all of the things of God modeled in them. Anything that you are ever compelled to do, you should first see in Christian leadership. That's what it should look like. In fact, let's look at Hebrews 13:17. Obey your leaders and submit to them, for they are keeping watch over your souls as those who will have to give an account. Let them do this with joy and not with groaning, for that would be of no advantage to you. Obey your leaders. Obey, actually there's no Greek word there for that, it's pitho, which is be persuaded by. Be persuaded by your leaders. Be led like a chief into battle by your leaders. Not obey in a sense that we would say you just do whatever they say and you ask questions later. You're not submitting to their authority, you are submitting to them. Obey, pitho, be persuaded by your leaders and submit to them, not to their authority, to them. And so in joy, in love, acknowledging that you see them as a leader, subject yourself to their persuasion, allow yourself to be led by them. This word actually is used primarily of God's persuasion, of when God compels and persuades his children. Look, this is the way you can trust me. I go before you. This is what it looks like. You can trust the promises of God. It's used in that way. And so that's the kind of leadership you should be seeing in the church. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And so we must be buying what we're selling. That's how culture is changed. That's how you change the ecosystem of this church, is the leaders step up and they start doing and start embodying what we want others to do and what we want others to be. And it cannot work in any other way. Matthew 20, the words of